Now I'm going to write example form of simple present tense active into passive. How to change a simple present tense sentence into passive format. Okay. First one example is mother cooks the food. So this is an active sentence in the simple present form. Okay. So mother cooks food. You already learned about 12 tenses in the previous session. So I think you can identify the tense format of this sentence. So this is a simple present tense and it is an active form. Okay. So now what is your duty? First you have to identify the subject, verb and the object. Okay. So what is subject here? We are talking about cooking. Cooking of what? Food. Okay. Who is cooking the food? The mother is cooking food. Okay. So who is a doer? Mother is a doer. So that is the subject. So what is action happen here? That is cooking. So action is verb. Okay. Mother cooks what? What is she cooking here? She is cooking some food. Okay. That is a received area. The action area. What is cooked? The food is preparing. Right? So that is an action from the subject. So that is object. Okay. So SVO is here ready in this sentence. Okay. Next is, now I am going to change this into, now this is active sentence only, not in the passive form. Now I am going to change, the teacher is going to change the same sentence into passive form. Okay. What is the next step we are following? Subject comes into object or object changes the subject. Okay. So first take the object in the first part. What is the object here? The food is object, right? So that is, we have to consider the first area, the food. Now we have written the sentence with the, starting the sentence with the food. Okay, so now that become the subject now changes object. Now object is become subject here. What is the subject here? We have to write here. Object and subject remain the same only, no changing. First we have written the food here at the first, then mother at the last. Okay. Now object comes as the first, that means the subject. Now it goes the mother, subject from the previous sentence remaining as object. Okay. Now right in the last area. Next is, what is action happen here? Cook. Cook. V1. This is cooks in the base form, right? Now I am going to change into V3. Cooks become cooked. Right? So the food, cooked, mother. It's not a complete sentence. Again we have to add the helping verb. What is our format? What is our format? Subject plus helping verb plus V3 form plus object. That is the format. Okay. So now we have subject is here, verb is here, object also here, but helping verb and the agent is missing. Agent is, I will tell you what is the agent. Now helping verb. How to find the helping verb? Normally in a simple present tense, is or are we are using as helping verbs. Okay. So in here the food is in the singular form. So we are using is. The food is. Now what is the agent? I already told you the last step. Now V1 is changed, helping verb is added, tense is not changing, V3 form change. This first step is okay, second is also okay, third, fourth, we added up to here. And finally we are using agent. Agent means the by, the preposition before the subject. Now what is the subject here? Mother. The main verb now here. Okay, mother is here. So now we are going to change, adding the agent by. See now the sentence, the food is cooked by mother. Okay, so is there any changes in the meaning? No, there is no changes in the meaning, only sentence format only change. And now the first sentence is in the active format, the second one is in the passive form. Okay, passive form. Next I am going to teach you how to write a present continuous tense changing into active into passive. Okay, I'm going to write one example. Rama is writing a story. Okay, so we are going to add this into separating in this subject. Raman is a subject, story. What he is writing? He's writing a story, so that is an object. What is the action is happening here? Is a helping verb, and what is action is happening here? Is writing. Okay, so SVO. That means this is active sentence. Okay, so now I'm going to change this as a present continuous tense and active form. Now I'm going to change the same present continuous into passive format. Okay, so subject changes object. Okay, so a story, this is object. We are considering the object as the first. A story, swapping this into here and here into here. Okay, story becomes the first line of this sentence. A story. Next, the subject we have to remain the same. You have to write here. Then writing V1 form changing into V3 form, right? Write become written. Okay, now two areas are missing here. A story. Now is writing means present continuous tense. So what are the helping verb? Every area in a passive format we have to add the helping verb. Without helping verb we cannot write a passive sentence. Okay, helping verb in the present continuous we are mostly using is being or are being. Okay, so these are the helping verb in the present continuous tense. So a story are being written, we cannot use it, right? So we are going to a story is being written is already there, and what is missing here? Agent, by. A story is being written by Raman. Okay, this is what present continuous tense passive form. Okay, see. Now we are going to write an example for present perfect tense in the active form. First I will write an example for active form, then I will